This photo was taken in 1943. Betty Grable, the woman with the most famous legs in the world. They were insured for $5 million. The ultimate pinup queen. Soldiers across the globe idolized her. Now look at this one, 1973. She's frail, dying, and nearly penniless. Those $1 million legs couldn't save her. So what happened to America's golden girl? The answer lies in the studio system. 20th Century Fox owned her, completely. 7-year contracts that dictated everything. What she wore, who she dated, how she smiled. She made the studio millions, yet she only saw a tiny slice. No royalties. No ownership. Just a flat paycheck. In the 1940s, Betty Grable was everywhere. Her pin-up photo was tacked inside every barracks, her image printed on every magazine cover. She was Fox's top earner, taking home $15,000 a week, an incredible sum at the time. But compared to what the studio made off her, it was crumbs. Fox built an empire on her image and she got a wage. Here's a photo from 1946, Betty at her peak. Perfect hair, legs positioned just right. That dazzling smile, but it's not real. Behind it was a woman exhausted by the image that made her famous. She wanted to act, to take on serious roles. Fox refused. Keep smiling. Keep dancing. Keep showing those legs, they told her. That was what sold tickets. Then came 1953. Marilyn Monroe burst onto the scene, younger, blonder, and sexier. Fox didn't need Betty anymore. Her contract expired and they let her go without hesitation. She was 36, too old, they said. Hollywood moved on just like that. After years of loyalty, there was nothing waiting for her. No pension, no protection, nothing. Betty kept working because she had to. Vegas shows, dinner theaters, television cameos. The gigs got smaller. The pay got worse. And those $5 million legs? That was never real money, just a publicity stunt. She never saw a dime of that supposed insurance. The studio pocketed everything. By 1972, she was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. Doctors told her to stop working. But she couldn't afford to. Medical bills piled up. She kept performing anyway, too sick to stand, but still dancing, still smiling for the crowd. She had no other choice, and here's the cruelest truth. Those pin-up images, the ones that made her a legend, generated hundreds of millions over the decades. Posters, calendars, books. But Betty didn't own a single one. Fox did. They owned her likeness, her legs, her very identity. She signed it all away for a steady paycheck, July 1973. Betty Grable dies at 56, the most photographed woman of World War II, dead, nearly broke. Her medical debt swallowed what little she had left. Her daughters inherited almost nothing. The legs that lifted the spirits of millions couldn't even pay for her funeral. Now look back at those two photos. The radiant pinup goddess with the $5 million legs, and the dying woman who couldn't afford her own care. She gave Fox everything, her youth, her beauty, her identity. They gave her a salary and replaced her when someone newer came along. 56 years old and that's all she got. That's the real story behind America's sweetheart.